as you might have guessed, I will be my god, I'm much mouth. I will be messing around with Schneider. Oh, I have people in here already. Go. Bots. I guess I'll advertise it. Alright, we'll use Schneider. There we go. And I'll throw another one in there for bonus. Bonus Schneider. There we go. God. That's weird, it didn't show up properly. Let's see if I reload it. That'll fix that. There we go. Yeah. And let me add a tiny Schneider. Tiny Schneider. Where are you, Schneider? There we go. Tiny Schneider. Schneider's all over the place. So, I don't play Schneider often because I find him a bit silly, but we'll see. Alright, so this is gonna... I think how I worked it out was it actually works good with bonus. I have assault on both of my guns. Do I really? Shoot, this or bonus? It's kind of hard to figure out because, like, if I use bonus, I get the healing, and then my team also gets some healing as well, which is good. Huh. I might actually have to try a double build on this. So let me go with this one, just because reasons. There's not really a skin that meshes up well with this, is there? Oh wait, yeah there is. Yeah there is. No. Oh yeah, because we never got that one skin, did we? There's just, there, I could swear there's another skin. But he has like a mechanic outfit for when he worked with Mika, which is how they met, because he likes to stalk the people that he works with or something. he stalks them first, and then he ends up getting a job there or some shit like that. That's Schneider's thing. You creepy little kid. And of course, everybody in this game is exactly the same height. That makes a ton of sense. So we'll try it with Revenge, and then we'll swap something out. This is gonna be... I don't use him too much, so I'm not too worried about fucking up my builds. 45. Oh man, I don't know if I have enough gold for this. Or parts. I have parts. One or the other. So Hero Killer and Exterminator are gonna go away. I wonder what they're gonna do. Like, are they gonna refund you your weapon? It'll be interesting to find out. Because I don't think we're going to get the Epic Forge update until, like, maybe close to the end of the year, so... Because we're almost through November, and I doubt we're going to get it before the end of the month. You know... So like all the insane damage that we do now, it's going away. It is going away. It's not going to be like that forever. They flat out said that. Oh, thank you. Freckled and always thirsty. Okay, no, that's always thirsty. Thank you for the raid. I'm not super energized. I might get angry. It's different. It's a different kind of energy. It's a reddish hue energy. it's not the more purpley or blue energy I get when I do Sea of Thieves. It's definitely more of a red energy. So we'll see. I'm not really sure how I want to build this. I think, okay, so you can go overboard, because I don't want to get too used to that overpower damage, honestly. And there we go. I don't really like going too heavy on PvP. But, fuck, dude, those stupid brutes make me want to rethink that. Yeah, it was long. It was very long. I wouldn't have gone that long. So now the good thing is, I only did the drunk thing like once, because that legitimately makes me nauseated. Like almost immediately, how that works, where it makes your screen sway and your character teeters and stuff. Oh man, that makes me so nauseated. Because the way they do it in that game is it actually moves your character. So you like stumble like to the side and to the front and backwards and you tilt. It's the full on drunk experience. And yeah. Yeah, so I am looking forward to this. I'm not gonna lie, like Epic Forge to me was if the Master of Muppets didn't pan out, and I don't think it really did. Like it's okay. I mean, it's effort, I guess, but and I know they'll continue to work on it. And I did see some changes, though they didn't tell us about them, because like I noticed in one of my in one of the matches that I had a rocket soldier going after me, like an actual rocket soldier, and those guys are tankier, and they do more damage. So like that's an improvement, but I think they want to keep the elites out of it, because honestly, what you really need is like one elite. And then maybe one of those, like, here's how I think it should be. It should be one elite, one, like, one of those tankier soldiers, like the rocket soldiers, and you should get to spawn them in. Like, it shouldn't matter if they're part of the mission or not. Though I don't know how that'd work with the 5th Council, honestly. It's kind of the inherent problem with Master of Muppets. Like, you'd almost be better off, like pointing at an enemy and giving them directives, whether you're dead or not, than what we do now, which is like you just grab random AI. Like you literally just grab random AI. There's so much random shit in Space Lords. Oh my god. Like they don't want us having control over so many things. Like the amount of factors that we don't have any control over is like jarring. Like when you actually start paying attention to all the things you can't control. You can't control your lock on. You can't control the damage output of your weapon. So there's quite a few things. You can't often control what your reward is, because it's randomized. So like we're getting parts now. Well, that's random. There's other stuff, but I'm not. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But there's a lot. There's way too many fucking random factors. They just throw you off balance constantly, because you can't ever say, well, this is how this is, because it's not. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be like that sometimes, and then other times it's going to be not like that. Like, we have guns in this game that do no damage, right? No damage at all, or next to no damage, which is worthless in a game where people are essentially healing constantly, like automatically. You automatically heal when you're not stressed. So if you don't do, let's say, X amount of damage, we'll say like 40 to 50 damage. We'll just say there. We'll say somewhere around there. If you're not doing at least 40 to 50 damage, you might as well have not done anything at all. Especially if it's not tick damage like a siphon or like a machine gun, something where you could sustain the damage. Oh yeah, I mean, like when the shotguns in this game do like less than 40 damage, they're worthless. Like, I hate to say it, but they're just completely worthless, because you could tank through that so easily. Like, they'd have to plaster you with damage for that to work. And then you get the guns that it's like they pop you in one or two shots, and those guns don't compete with each other. I mean, they really don't. Like, if you're getting shot at by a weapon that can kill you in 1 to 2 shots, you pretty much hope that you have God tier dodging, because you're not only just shooting them, you're killing them in a downed state, because chances are you can't even CQC them because of the derp rolls. So it's a bit of a bloody mess. It's very pro on either guns that could spam damage, like they don't have any shot gap in them and they reload really fast, or weapons that do very high single point damage. You know, like Herrick snipers, Doldrins pistols, pretty much all the locals. I mean, Shay and Ayun are kind of on the softer side, though it's gonna be hard to see that with the double tap that you can pull off with the Last Wish, because you can pull off a double tap. You can absolutely kill someone in 2 shots with the Last Wish, like so fast that it's almost as if you got killed with a single shot, because the gun fires just that fast. So yeah, did I build it? I did not. Did I? What the hell am I doing? Oh, I never built it. Oops. I think I might want to build it. That might be a thing. I'm rambling. See, this is the thing that's difficult for me about playing this game, is that I really wish they'd use a different gun model. I mean, this is kind of getting really lazy. So this one and this one have different gun models. This one, they took off the, and you can't look at the guns anymore, okay. They took off the you know, the scope. God, I can't think. But it's the same model. Like, it's still this. It's the same thing. Well, see, that doesn't have the scope. It shows the scope on here. I don't know why it does, because these guns don't have scopes. No scope. Do you mean about from my channel? I'm always trying very hard to get my content onto YouTube, but I never know how long any of this is gonna last. Like, I never know if my Twitch channel's gonna die, because they're always changing policies on you, and I'm not one of those people that like stays up on that stuff. So, like, they almost had me on the Child Act thing. The whole thing where you gotta update all your videos. to meet their new criteria where you decide if something's child friendly or not, which I don't suggest going through all your fucking videos and doing that. I would suggest just setting your whole fucking channel to not for kids. But I mean, that's gonna hurt some people a lot, because Bachorf was talking about this. He actually, I don't know that I've heard anybody else have a conversation about mature streamers versus PG streamers. So why would you want to be a PG streamer versus a mature streamer? For the same reason you'd want to make a movie PG instead of R-rated. A lot more people can go see it, which means you make more money. You get more views. Okay, so it's really not to your benefit to be a mature rated streamer. You kind of almost have to PG, not PJ. Not pajamas. No, PG. PG is parental guidance. It's the like. So you're either one or the other, and YouTube doesn't have a middle ground. Surprise, the internet doesn't have a middle ground. There's no middle ground. There's no like young kids, teens, because teens can look at mature content and be fine. I'm sorry, like if you're a fucking teen, you should be fine looking at mature content well enough, like listening to people curse and seeing violence and things like that. You're probably desensitized already. But little kids, you know what I mean? Like under teens, yeah, I don't think they should be watching stuff like that. But there's no middle ground there. It just goes under 18 or over 18. That's it. It's like you're fucking buying cigarettes, and that's stupid. Like videos aren't fucking cigarettes, but it is a Child Protection Act in the United States, I believe. So I don't know how this affects other regions. But yeah, you could end up with a lot less views because you might have some PG content mixed in with some adult content, or mature content, I should say. It's not adult content, but and you have to go through and you have to handpick all of these ones that you want to be rated a certain. Well, you don't handpick them really. You have to go through all your content. Like they want everything rated, and guess what? By default, nothing is rated. So it'd be one thing if they started you out as everything is adult or mature, and you have to change it to okay for kids, but they don't. They give you no rating at all. You have to set it yourself. It's all manual. Or you could just set your entire channel, like set the channel itself, like I did on Twitch. You can set all your content to mature. And that way you don't have to go through and tag every fucking video. But yeah, it's real. I told Suki about it because I know it's got to affect him too. Because I think if you go too long without putting these ratings in, they'll either do one of two things. They'll remove your content forcibly, or they'll ban you. One of those two things. Now, if you're a content creator and you use YouTube, obviously, neither of those things are good things, especially if you get your account banned. It's tricky getting your account unbanned. It's very unlikely. You're pretty much most likely going to have to start all over again. So, like, I didn't want to warn him about it because I knew, oh, that's weird, look. This is supposed to be a fucking rare. Do you see this? Is he the only character with 4 commons? What the fuck? They must have messed up. They messed up. Oh, Mercury Steam, you done fucked up. Look, this is supposed to be a rare. Even Mac said that this was going to be a rare because it had to be. Common, 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 1 rare. This is your 2nd rare. Why is this not rare? They've done this before. I can't remember what weapon they did it in. Yeah, they've done this. This is deja vu. They've done this before. They've done this before. They messed up one of the other weapons, and the funny thing is you get to benefit from it. Like, for you, as a player, Short 9, probably, you benefit from this. And why do you benefit from it? Because commons cost less. So even if they didn't mess up on the part thing, the cost is associated to the quality, either rare or common. And because it's a common, it should be cheaper to build. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, I'd have to test it. It might not be. Because actually the cost to build this thing was actually kind of expensive. It was like, what, 72K? So actually that is kind of high. So that is closer to a rare. Because I'm pretty sure that commons aren't supposed to be that expensive to build. Even at max forge. Yeah, it's kind of sad, like, that we're not surprised when they make mistakes. Like, they make, like, really silly fucking mistakes. We're not surprised. Like, we're just not. It's kind of mean-spirited, but it's also just, we're just kind of used to it. Like, we're kind of used to. Let me do this, so because I feel like this gun meshes better with his default outfit. Oh, wait, and that's the wrong gun. And I'm an idiot. There we go. Yeah, oh, it matches perfectly with his default outfit. Look at that. The orange and the blue. Perfect. So you want to see something weird I figured out. Check this out. So you see, I'm moving between tabs right now. I could use this, or I can use the direction pad. Okay. So the direction pad only works right and left, but watch what happens when I do this. Okay, so this is rate of fire, right? That's, that. Now it's the other one. How did I do that? Now watch this. I'm going to press the down arrow. Now I'm in my cards. Now I'm in my other cards. How did I do that? It's because, yeah, it's actually kind of useful if you just want to flip through the thing. But here's the kicker. It doesn't, it kind of does tell you because you can use your direction pad, but it doesn't work out here. Like direction pad only does right and left out here. Up and down doesn't work. So it's a weird little trick. I don't know that anybody cares or wants to get any use out of that, but it's interesting. And who knows how long they'll keep it that way, because they have a habit of changing things. Like UI, often. Aside from the fact that UI in general is just... I've said this so many times. It's sloppy, it's cumbersome, it glitches out all the time, to the point where it locks out your controls. There's a mountain of issues with the UI in this game that I could never explain away to a third party. Like, to tell someone about this game and then ignore all the UI issues might be a mistake. Like, you might have to let them know, just so they realize they have to be careful with the UI, because it is sketchy. Like, because, okay, what's going on right here? So how their UI works, or I think their UI works, we should say, is this is all layered. These are all just layers that they either hide or they show you. These are also layers, but it's sloppy. Why is it sloppy? Because a clean UI, a really nice clean UI, folds into itself. Like, kind of like how this matchmaking rating kind of just goes away when you move away the cursor. That's what a nice clean UI does. This is not a nice clean UI. It's so cumbersome. You're digging, no matter how many times they change it, we're still digging through menus. And that's not good. And that in and of itself can detract someone from enjoying the game because of just, you know, the interface itself gets in the way. And I still think, and I'm sure everybody agrees with me on this, I'm not even going to turn this into an argument, that all this right here, like all this, any of this, right? Well, not this stuff, but this stuff, right? All of this should be accessible from character selection. It is my humble opinion, unless you're an antagonist, you have 60 seconds. That should be enough time for you to make any edits on your character or loadout, your character and or loadout, that you want to make. And I don't see much reason why, like, we shouldn't be able to do that. Especially when we don't know very often what mission we're going to be playing until we're in it. And even with, okay, so they got this stuff right here. They have these multiple weapons. Okay. Well, glorious. But we still only have 3 loadouts. Okay. Only 3. Only 3 loadouts. So I could have a bazillion of these fucking guns. It doesn't matter. I still have to pick between 3 of them in all of these. So I'm still making choices ahead of time that have no relevance to the mission that I'm likely to be playing. You know? I mean, what they probably need to do, I'm just gonna kind of say it, is just get rid of loadouts. If you get rid of loadouts, and you get rid of that layer of complexity, and you just give us more loadouts. Yeah, but I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think we should just not have loadouts at all. And we should just be able to edit the stuff on the fly. Because loadouts exist. Loadouts exist, Requiem, because we're forced to make presets before we go into a match. Which, as I stated, may or may not even match up. Like, some loadouts that people create are going to be very particular to certain instances. Right, because if you could do that, if you could customize in the character select, you don't need a loadout. Like, you just don't. Like, the loadout issue becomes a non sequitur thing. It's a non-issue. We need more loadouts now because we can't edit things on the fly, and so we need to create more of these presets. But I mean, yeah. Purely opinion. It just happens to be one of those opinions I don't think I'd have trouble having people agree with me on. I still don't have matches. This is my Xbox account. I'm behind on my PC, on my Xbox for my PC. So let's do. Oh wait, am I forming a team? Does anybody want to join me? Yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll just get into it. If someone wants to join me, you can just go ahead and send me an invite. I'll consider it. I'll consider you for election. But only if you could build me the best wall I've ever seen. So I've actually already got some decent scores. I had more scores, but I was struggling to get good scores like 9s or higher on Steam. I don't know, because I suck. I'm not playing seriously enough. I don't know. So my scores are generally actually better on Xbox. Except for that sucks. That actually really sucks. I mean, there's reasons why you wouldn't do it. that boiled down to they want to restrict you. So when you restrict anything, you force people to make choices. So they want you to make choices. It's just that we're making these choices, these decisions ahead of time, and their actual relevance to the content that we're actually playing is debatable, because some missions have a very different structure to other missions, and you might use a loadout that is not really appropriate for that. I mean, and that's always going to be your choice, but I'm not saying it's so much of a choice thing as it's an accident, is what I'm saying. Like, you accidentally will be forced to use, you know, something that maybe doesn't work. Maybe you don't have a loadout for that, but you could make one now that you see the missions. I mean, there's other things I would love for them to think about, like even being able to change your loadout within the match itself could be cool. Like, what if, Requiem? What if, because this has come up, what if we could change loadouts? Like, every time we spawned in. Like you do every other game. I mean, how many games have you ever played, Requiem, where you die and you spawn in? You could spawn in with a different loadout, like, you know, maybe even a different character. Like, how many games have you played that'll let you do that? It's a lot. Like, it's not unheard of at all. And even if they lock the character in, I mean, locking in the weapon maybe doesn't make much sense. Oh, don't get me started, Freckled, about the loadouts themselves costing money. That I've never agreed with. I think that's like charging people for saves, because that's what a loadout is. A loadout is you're saving your build. And to charge people for that, to me, is pretty skeezy. I mean, having choice of your loadout and being able to change it has been a requested feature for a long time. I know I've heard, God, at least 3 different people that, content creators, at least 3 different content creators bring it up on multiple occasions that they wish that they could switch to a different loadout, because the mission changes from one section to the next. And sometimes what's really good on one section is not so great on the next. So it's sort of a hit and miss thing. But I mean, I feel like it's more important for an antagonist than it is maybe for a raider, just because you're only one character. You're not able to split roles. You're not able to split roles between multiple characters like the raiders do. Free speaking loadouts, what? It's because you put a dot in there. Gold. You put free dot speaking. Oh God. This glitch. Well, who's here? Just the host? I can't see anything. So, I won't be Schneider. I'm pretty sure. We're just gonna say, not this time. Because I don't know what to fucking do with this. Okay, Mercury Steam? I don't know what the fuck to do with this. This should be hot fixed, like right away. Where's anything? I can't even see anybody else I'm playing with. I can see the host. I'm gonna blame them. It's their fault. What are you? You're part of X event. You're a libertarian. Oh well, that explains everything. The libertarians are destroying everything. You get out of there, you dumbass. Oh man, everything is so slow. Oh, this is gonna be so laggy. This is 100% the host. This is the host. I can't look. Oh my god.
Is this some kind of joke, or is today my lucky
Did
day?
it just randomly pick Valeria for me? Red is the color
We know
of my
that the
emotion
enemy
right
is
now.
keeping Lycos Dion alive, and that they move him periodically to a new hideout. We were too late today.
Lycos Dion? That crazy son of 1,000 dingoes is on the planet. How was he captured? Why haven't they finished him off?
I don't know. Once they find out we look for him, it won't take them
You
long.
sure we want a motherfucker like that on the team? We should let him rot.
No.
The UI wouldn't load in, and then when it did, it still didn't let me pick my fucking character. Because I couldn't... Oh my god. So I'm Valeria. Who are you?
I found Lincoln. He's unconscious, hanging from a crane. You need to take him up to the bridge to retrieve him. I'm pirating the crane controls and the platform that leads to the deck. They'll never know. Platform and crane in motion. Shit! They've noticed!
I fucking hate this person so much right now.
Sons of cabrones! They're going to throw the prisoner off before allowing us to take him!
At least their ping went down. Holy shit, now it's back up again. There we go. Alright, I tried.
Watch out! Concentrate fire on the enemies shooting at Lycos!
There goes one. There goes the host. The host is dead.
Pay attention! They're sending engineers to stop the overhead.
Oh, we have a... Oh, that's why they don't want to surrender, because there's an antagonist. Who cares? We're fucking rubber banding! Like, the fucking host! The host is rubber banding!
The chains that hold the prisoner
He's the
don't hold up well
host.
to being shot.
Why is the host rubber banding? Let's keep on going. This is just better to give it to the intake, honestly, but whatever. Oh no, no, forget it. Let's just hang out over here. Tommy, good luck, Tommy. Yeah, he knows. He can't do anything either. You've done nerf Tommy Rawhead. How do you nerf Tommy Rawhead? Very easily. 999 ping with packet loss. That's exactly how you do it. Oh my god. We can't do shit. This fucking host can rot, dude. They're a horrible host. Look at this. I think this person right here can play. Good luck, Kai. We can't fucking move. Like, we're rubber banding like crazy, so... Yeah, they're gonna win. Look at his health. Oh, let's try. Let's do this. Let's go! Oh! No, I'm back here again. Oh, yeah, God. Fuck this. I'm sorry. I don't like to propose surrender, but... Like, look, we're fucking rubber banding, people! They still want to fight. Okay. Like 999 ping. Oh, it's better, maybe. You know. Sure, if someone just died. If there ever was a reason to put on low bandwidth, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna shimmy. I'm shimmying. I'm using the shimmy trick. I got a kill.
Engineers have deactivated the crane again, canceling the order.
Where is? Like
The chains are about to break.
oh, he's almost. How much health do they have? They're still decently healthy. Okay. What am I using? Okay, that. Okay, I can blow myself up. This is hit scan, I think.
Excellent.
Dude, we're
Get on
gonna
the
get wrecked.
platform now.
We're gonna get fucking wrecked on the next part. Dude, this part, yeah, go fuck yourself, okay? You go play with 999 fucking ping and Rubber Man and see how much fun you have. Jesus Christ.
Platform activated.
We've already lost.
Get onto it now.
The best part is that I stream this. Are they really? That's what I feel about that. You're gonna fucking put up a goddamn thing when you're giving us 990 lag. I will kill myself before I agree to that. This is bullshit. I went off this goddamn elevator. This is my first fucking match. This is my first fucking match. I thought that was suicide music, Dot. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought that was the music that tells you to jump off the fucking elevator. Because your fucking host is a goddamn idiot. I genuinely feel bad for this antagonist. Because I've had to play these matches before against idiots like this that think they're badasses while they're lagging everybody the entire time and should never ever fucking host. Oh yeah, it's gotten much better. Now we're only at 150. Who knows when it's gonna start fucking kicking up again? Because it did this before, and then before we do it, I'm gonna stay a safe distance away from everything. Let me see if I can use my lens. No. I can't, oh wait, there we go. Now let's see. Let me test the latency. This is alright, this is playable. Yeah, fuck off, twit. Go, you and your idiot friend, go grab two other people, two more idiot friends, and then no one has to deal with your fucking connections. How about that? How about you make everybody happy and just do that? Except for the antagonist. Fuck the antagonist. Poor Peggle Face.
I need you to buy me time to hack the
I didn't even pick
software.
this fucking
Use the
character.
turret against
So,
those fucking
like,
gunships now.
none of this is my choosing. I think Tommy might be the only one that gets why I'm so irritated right now. But, that's fine. I don't need idiots like Scholar to understand why the fuck I'm irritated by this. Like, they should be able to figure it out. Because they're just happy they can kill the Antag. Right? They're just happy they can kill the Antag. They're happy they can do fucking anything. They don't give a shit that for like fucking 20 minutes we're gonna be laggy as fucking hell. And we're probably gonna start rubber banding again. There goes the host. And the host is awful. I mean, he's not even that good. So, like, that's your caveat. Maybe sometimes the host is good and they can carry you through the entire match. This host isn't even good. So it stopped lagging. Now watch. So the Antag got a kill. Watch the connection in that bottom right corner. Don't be surprised if that ping spikes up. Do not be surprised if the ping spikes up and suddenly our ping gets worse. I see this a lot. I see, oh, magically, the host connection just suddenly gets worse as they start to get their asses handed to them. Watch that ping climb. Here it goes. Up to 200. I'm kind of glad that Rawhead's here, but I don't know if I'm glad about that, because that just means he's suffering with me. Oh, that was good. I'm so irritated right now, I can't even think straight. Like, I really don't even care if the Antag wins. Like, I don't. Let him have it. Like, Christ. It's very unlikely we're going to win this. It's very unlikely. When we start getting the elites that are supercharged, we're going to get screwed so bad. And I'm just absolute fucking garbage with... Oh, fuck. You know, rubber band again. Here it goes. There it goes. Down we're rubber band again. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Fucking... I can't even shoot! Because if I go over here... Here, let me shimmy. Let me use my shimmy trick. Shimmy. 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 Even the shimmy doesn't work. Shimmy. Shimmy. Shimmy.
You can kill grunts forever, but we are not moving until you buy me time to hack the missiles. Just use the turrets against the gunships.
Oh my god. Also this host can get some PvP kills. Really? Does everybody understand why I might be annoyed by this? He's still there! Ah! He's still there! His corpse hasn't even demerged. Look at this! There they go! There they go! Finally, they had to spawn in. Oh my god. I can't climb. I can't... Is this gonna work? Sure. Yeah, it's so in my humble experience, you can sometimes end up with a host that seems like they have a decent connection, like, oh, you know, 150 with some packet losses, not too bad. And then the PvP side of things comes in. And I swear to God, some people are fucking with their connections. I swear to God. Like this right here, see that 990 ping? This immediately should get tagged as a host migration. Immediately. This shouldn't be... I'm gonna pretend all of these they're getting irritated with me because I'm not trying in this mess. Yeah. God. God. I just threw my controller on the ground. I don't even care. I don't care what the fuck is going on with this match. There's no way we're gonna win this. Like, we're rubber banding so hard. Like for like a 5 minutes, 5 minute section, the fucking the fucking connection will stop rubber banding, and then it shoots back up again. Look at Tommy. He's try-harding the fuck out. He's try-harding the fuck out of this. You know how hard it is to get fucking kills when you're rubber banding like this? Well, with Ayun, it's actually possible because she's got a hit scan, but like, fuck. Oh, there I go. Let's do this, because this will look funny when I rubber band. Where is she? I don't want to be anywhere near Hive. Is she down? Where is she? Ah, she's down there in the middle of the mess. Oh, I would save you, but I can't. Wait, maybe? Oh god! Holy shit, where did they come from? What is going on?
Out of olive. I'm going for more. You won't be able to revive until I get back.
I'm not even mad. I'm glad. I hope we lose right now. This is such a bloody fucking mess. I think this Antag might actually be kind of good, but it's hard to tell with all this lag. This host is definitely not good. That I can tell you for sure. There she goes. There goes Hive running out while she's got a death order on her with this ping. Good luck, Hive. The only reason you didn't die before is because I managed to magic some exploding balls into them. Literally magic.
All my ducks are
She couldn't even land. It's like, I will not let you touch the ground. She can't even touch the ground. The rubber banding is so bad. Ah!
Well done. I'm here now with the tanks full.
Well, yeah, the antagonist can actually, because we can't surrender, because, I don't know. I don't think Tommy wants to surrender either. He's a little bit more of a diehard than I am, I guess. I'm a diehard, but this is like damn near unplayable. This is a whole other issue. Like, if we could get the host to migrate, problem solved. Anybody else here would be a better host. Probably. I hope. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. I don't need to live. Watch, it's gonna start rubber banding me too. God, there it goes rubber banding. Fuck this. I will not die in the explosion. I will jump off that fucking ship. I couldn't make it. There's no way. Right, very carefully. Oh, they're shooting at them. So I guess we're going the safe way. Up all Tommy. Tommy trust Mangrove. Use your hit scan. Oh my god!
Come on now.
I'm not gonna make it. They're rolling. Thank you. Oh, I still didn't make it! It said 2 seconds! It said 2 seconds! Where did my 2 seconds go? I'm like mid-flip, and it's like, eh.
I will put an end to your heretical practices.
I could snap my controller in half right now. From sheer joy. Sheer joy. I can just snap my controller right fucking half. This is so dumb. Are we on we're on our second we're going into our second survival. I find it very amusing that they think that this is doable. The best thing to do is stay behind other people and let them take the damage and the hits for you. Because, like, this is unplayable. I could be the best Valeria player in the world, and this would still be a no bueno situation, alright? And then we've got Alicia in here, who I would need to have pretty decent reaction to counter, and I can't. Like, there's no way I can have good reaction with packet loss. Oh my god, it actually let me do that? I thought I was gonna rubber band for sure. You never know, we might still win this. Pro moves. Oh my god, and they're using the smoking daisy. They're doubly fucked. Oh my god. Alright, am I the only one with the aloe? Yes. And I'm rubber banding. Oh, that went up to 924. Oh my god. Can you do it? Can you stop rubber banding?
All reactors overloaded. Main transporter temperature increasing.
I might be a Jedi. This might be what Jedi training is. The lag is with you. Or the packet loss. I don't know. This is actually packet loss. This isn't just lag. This is lag and packet loss. Are they near me? I keep hearing grapple noises. Where are the grapple noises coming from? Oh, up there. Where are you? Oh my god, I can hear them like they're right next to me. Is the audio fucked up too? This is scarier than Sonic Wars. Oh my god. I just got an achievement for Titanfall while playing. I'm not trying to fucking punch you.
The engineers have stopped the overload in one of the reactors. The engineers have stopped the overload in 2 of the reactors.
Oh my god. I can't time this. Is this the only one that's left? Oh wait, what am I doing? Never mind. Nope, I am dead.
It'll take me a while to get back. The shuttle is out of olive again.
And we lost. We're gonna go into Sun again.
Wonderful.
I really hope at least Tommy understands why I'm so frustrated. Because, like, everybody's mad. The only person that's not mad is maybe the Hive, who thinks maybe I'm sabotaging this. This is not me. I can play the best I want to, and it's not going to make a difference. Like, this is not going to happen. But
Reactor overloaded at 50%, getting closer. Engineers on their way.
I'm just trying to use the Y button a lot. Oh my god, that worked! Are we actually gonna get out of here?
Overloaded.
I'm not going downstairs.
75%.
I'm not going downstairs. I'll never be able to get back up again. No one wants to go downstairs because they know they'll never make it back up. They'll never make it! Are we actually gonna win this? Oh well, I'm out. That's right.
90%. Approaching
Well,
the shuttle
Tommy
for
got me.
extraction.
Oh, look at that rubber bandage! Ah!
There's not much time.
Look at the timer. Watch the timer. Watch what it does. Pay very careful attention to how like it just rips seconds off of there. Okay, just don't do your thing until I'm up here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck you, Hadimic! Fuck you! Fucking so hard. They don't care. These fucking twats, they just want to win matches. They don't even understand what's going on. can't make it up to the top. Just wander around. I'm not gonna make it up there with rubber banding. Another glorious Space Lords experience! Thank you for not migrating that host at 999 ping. What exactly is the ping threshold, Mercury's team? Could you let me know this? Because in most games, the ping threshold is like 200 or 300. I think 999 is a little bit excessive. Look at them. There they go, posted. What a fucking twat.
See how you did.
Requiem, would you be so kind to remind me next month to maybe like burn their house down or something? It's just like for the greater good of humanity.
Nice score. Well played.
I'm not giving you any fucking
Now
thumbs.
check out what you want.
You're not getting no purple shit, you dumb cunt. We could have fucking been playing a different match with a different fucking person as a host. If that were the case, Requiem, if that were the case, except for they were dying constantly. Before I even went out there, because I refused to go out there with that lag, they were the first death. They were the very first death we had. And they were the host. And then I think the second death was either the Hive or, you know, Tommy, maybe. It wasn't me because I didn't fucking go out there. I was actually, I was saving lives,
use him as a wrecking
but
ball.
not exposing myself needlessly to
skip
danger. So that one where I jumped off the elevator, I still had less deaths. I fucking guarantee you, I still had less deaths than
It's
probably
done,
anybody
What is
there except for
done?
maybe
You are
Tommy.
fucking kidding
Maybe
me.
Tommy.
The stories are true.
Because Tommy
Dance music
was
structure is 4x4 time.
was
It has
holding
8
it
to
up
16
okay,
beats
but
per measure and a dominant syncopated bass line.
motherfucker. There you go. That's me in that match right there. I mean, I'm so past being mad about this. Like, I used to be super, super mad about this, and I still do genuinely get mad about this. But, like, you just have to laugh at how bad it is. Like, and that we're forced to do an entire match like that. Oh, you could surrender, but as you could see, for some reason, no one wanted to surrender. Nobody wants to surrender out of a match where we're rubber banding. Like, I mean, fine. But as far as I can tell, I wasn't the only one having that issue. So I, you know, and it was probably, it might have been a 2-2 thing. Like, it might have been me and Tommy saying yes, and then the Hive and the other person saying, no, we're going to keep playing. And that Hive was rubber banding. That Hive was absolutely rubber banding. So I don't know why they thought they were going to do any better than anybody else. This is single frame to Austria. Fantastic! Thank you for letting me know that, Dawn. Yeah, my connection's not bad. It's not the best in the world, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. What you just saw is not that bad. It'll never be that bad. Unless I'm playing with people that are very, very... Like, let's say I decided to... For whatever... But I don't decide this, obviously. The game decided to make me the host of a bunch of people from China. Okay? I shouldn't say China in such an angry way. But China! A bunch of people from China. Obviously, it's going to suck for them, right? It's going to suck. Because I'm not in China, and they are. And I don't even know that they have great internet connections in China at all, period. But that'll never happen. Because every time I've ever gotten someone from China, every single time, Mercury Steam is like, oh, hey, China. I see you're from China. Let's make you the host. Every fucking time. I swear to God, if I every single time I play with someone from China, I swear to God they get the host, and they have the worst fucking connection. It's like almost guaranteed. So now that that's out of the way, so would I get a 6.9 in that? I don't
If I
care.
survive this, I'm asking for a
Let's
transfer
throw
to
it in.
Intel.
That match was a bust. As soon as I couldn't get my fucking UI to spawn in, as soon as that happened, Requiem, because I did blame it on the host, but it actually was the host's fault. That was actually the host's fault. So me not being able to pick a character, the UI not coming in, that was all the host's connection. Yeah, China's kind of scary. I mean, they could easily take this game over if they want to, because we have such a small player base. If just one day they decided, like, China owns this, they would own it. In, like, a single day, they would own it. It's just like, it's just the kind of crazy power China has. I mean, they've done it. They've taken over games before. If we ever, thank God, go over to servers, I really hope China gets their own server. I really hope China gets their own server. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know like what kinds of games that they prefer, but yeah, this doesn't seem to be very big with China. Maybe because it's not in Chinese. I don't think it is. So there might be that's a barrier for them. Well, and I don't want to pretend like everybody in China is poor, because that's not true. Like, there's definitely people with money in China. It's just there's a lot of poor people. Like, there's a lot of poverty because they forced themselves through their industrial revolution. And one of the things an industrial revolution does, well, for one, you kill a bunch of people. I mean, you just flat out kill people. Coal mining, all kinds of things that you would do when you start your industrial revolution. You end up having a lot of deaths. Like, very high risk jobs. They're probably severely underpaid. They don't get anything for their risk, I'm sure. They just, if they get killed, it's just one less person to pay. I can't fix Schneider on this one. Well, that might be a problem. So far, so good. This is why you don't do character streams. And again, what is going on? Now we have a third. Okay, so that one. So I'm just going to guess, because it took them so long to come in, that this is the laggiest person.
Do your worst, rookies.
Oh, it's
just
Alma.
like last time.
So, maybe I don't play
I have a
Space Lords
plan
for a
to
few
find out
days.
what General Croucher is
After
up
this.
to.
Maybe I
I've
just
asked
don't
Light
play
to
for a few
Sabrina
days.
Schneider.
Because this is such a stellar experience. I'm just, you know, I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna rush back.
Make it quick!
He and I ain't done yet.
A couple of weeks ago, my associates and I escorted this asshole to an important Hades
I really
division
hope
data
everybody else is
processing
having a
center.
much better time with this than I do.
I will cut you.
Because I really want to believe that I'm the only one that has
Gaucho
these
personally
experiences,
told me
but
how important the mission was
I know
to him.
that that's not the case. I know other people are also having these same issues. Constantine's a decent pick for this. Can't use the bridges. Sorry, Alma. Are you not using the toll track? I don't think they're using the toll track. Good for them. I can respect anybody that runs Constantine without running the toll check. I don't even care what other gun it is, as long as it's not the fucking toll check. Zero respect. Zero respect. You get none of your points back. None of them, no matter how much you spend. In my store, you get none of your points back if you use the toll check. None of them. You do whatever you think you gotta do, I guess, but no respect. Anything from me or anybody else, that's all I'm gonna say. That gun is scum. Oh, sorry, it's for people that are scum, I should say. Got a good, decent connection, better than before, not great.
Schneider, hurry up, you midget bastard!
I'm sorry, Alma. You're right there. You're right there. I got him. Oh, I almost killed one of my teammates.
What the fuck am I doing here? Shit! Fuck you, bastard!
Oh, look at him run!
Schneider is free to symbolic transducer. He's going to block the
I'm so sorry, Alma. I don't even need these points. Because it's my Xbox. I don't even care about my Xbox count anymore.
transducer will absorb the lethal damage.
I'm trying to actually be decent on my other one because I do need the gold there and stuff, but I'm not going to kill myself. Oh, okay. It's amazing what you can do when you're not like rubber banding and having like maxed out ping.
One more, Schneider. One more and you can go back to that
Oops.
5x5, then you go home.
First thing I do is get rid of his bubble. Oh, he made me drop my clip. That was an accident. I dropped my clip on him on accident, pressing in the thumbstick. Well, you know. It's the first bit of Aleph I've been able to hold on to. That's it. I got one Aleph. That's it. I got one Aleph exactly. Everything else was just focused on kills and... Did I need a score for this one? I'm not even sure. Not sure. I'm supposed to be testing out the character and the weapon, but...
Cortez, what the fuck is all this?
Let's see how that's been going.
I don't know what the hell
This is just my warm-up. I haven't played the game for a couple of days. I'm rusty. I needed to play a match at Max Payne. That was step 1.
Some way to open the armor.
Step 2 is play a mission where I can't use the character at all. I think step 3 is somebody else picks Schneider anyways. That would be step 3. And I don't really have a step 4 just yet. I'll think of one. I'll try to come up with something. That was good. I'm dead. I mean, I should be dead. Do I even recognize any of these other ones? No. These are just... Are these PS4 people? Yeah. They're PS4 people.
Don't you want to know
What are we
what
at?
this creature is for?
He got a decent difficulty, or... Is that the toll truck? Actually, they might be using the toll truck. Doesn't look like the toll truck. I am still lagging, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know how you want to look at it. I think you guys have more fun when I lag because it's more amusing that way. It's just not fun watching Quanreen when he plays a match where he doesn't have lag. That would make no damn sense. I don't need servers. I just need people from China to host all my matches. Maybe Russia or, I mean, Spain's always good. Can't fight Spain. Exactly. Everybody's just here. I already knew that. I knew that from the get. Oh, I got lasers. Right on Alma's behind me? No? That's not Alma? That is Alma. That hurt. I heard it, but I'm like, does it even matter? I mean, really, Elmer's just trying to squeeze in as many kills as they can before this match inevitably ends. Oh, wow. Look at that. No, that might be the Toll Jet. I don't know. I mean, they're not going to win. I can tell you that for sure. How do I know that? Am I some kind of future seer? No. No, I just know that this difficulty with as many kills as they've gotten, it's very unlikely that they'll win. Wow, they just barely got that kill on Alma. There's a lot of kids playing this game though. Oh, like there is. It's not a joke. Like I joke about it because I'm old as fuck compared to most of the people playing this game. But there are a lot of kids playing this game, like a lot, and they're gonna be the ones that act like idiots and they act all cocky and superior, and they're horrible. Like they're horrible players.
What a score!
They're like the worst people to play with, period. Like they're not good co-op people. They're gonna be the scummiest antag you could get. I mean, there's nothing good about them. They're little kids. I mean, what do you want out of a little kid, really? Like, what are your expectations of a little kid? Because mine are pretty low, but. And I mean, you could have whatever rules and regulations that you want, but when they're little kids, not like, haha, I'm making fun of them and calling them children. No, they're actually children. It's not an insult, it's a fact. They're not going to listen to anything. They're kids. They don't care. They've been ignoring their parents for years. They're good at it. They don't give a fuck what you tell them. They don't give a fuck what Mercury's team tells them. They don't listen to anybody about anything. So they just do whatever they do. And one thing kids are really good at is working out like exploits and things like that, because they just want to win. They want to look good. And it's not just kids. There's players outside of the like real kid player base who are the ones that I do joke about being kids, because they're still kids. Like, but yeah, it's a really small group of players that try to hold up like any fucking standard of anything, where they don't just go all out and just go full scum on you. Like there's such a small percentage of players because this game encourages it. Like it encourages you in spades to troll people. Like they give you all the tools you need. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. And if and when the player base expands, I would expect to see more of that. Like, you can't have the numbers of a game go up without the negative factors of your player base increasing proportionately as well. Sometimes disproportionately, because sometimes you end up with so many more negative types of players because your player base is blown out of control faster than you can moderate it. Because they don't moderate, hardly. I mean, they do, but I mean, it's silly stuff. We probably have more people getting temp bans for technical issues, okay, than we do people getting banned for, like, legitimately exploits, griefing, things like that, things of that nature. And that's kind of a shame, because the people that are getting these temp bans want to play. They do want to play the game, but they're getting temp bans so they can't for like 5 minutes and maybe longer. Okay, so there's only 2 missions I can't play him on, so okay, I think I'm good now. There's only 2 missions I got left to fill. 3 missions. Oh, that'd be interesting to play him on, Well, yeah, I mean, and it has shrunk significantly. Like, it has shrunk. Thank God. But, like, it was way too late. It's like, here's a famous example of something you might have seen in any community. There's a an intersection, okay? There's an intersection in some town somewhere, and they don't want to put a stoplight in because it's expensive. So they wait until someone gets killed. Maybe a lot of people get killed. I'm not kidding, this isn't a joke. And then after so many people get killed, they put in a stoplight because they don't have a choice, because the negative press they're getting from people getting killed on this dangerous intersection is so bad for them. Well, that's kind of like what some of these issues are. Like, they let some of these things go for so long that the pile of corpses that are affected by these things is so excessive. It's so excessive. They just take too long to react, and they could hotfix this stuff. Like, I don't see why they can't. Like, they could constantly keep hotfixing stuff if they wanted to. Like, if they wanted to. Seriously, they could. And they have hotfixed some stuff. So I'm never really sure on that, why some things get hotfixed and then other things are like deprioritized. Like the whole chakra thing was like such a non-issue. Like, I guess to them it looked like we were having a lot of fun. I guess the people using the chakra were having a lot of fun. But that's still like a 1 in 5 ratio of satisfaction. So I don't know. Maybe some other people playing with the chakra users. It's like, I don't know how much support was actually behind those chakra users. I'm sure there was a decent amount, because for every noob, there's a person like behind that noob that's like, yeah, you know, just like super excited that they don't have to really try. Because seriously, the little kids love being cheap. They love
Was it worth
cheap
it?
shots.
What?
Schneider? The daughter?
Yes. Although it's not good news. The Hades division has built a weapon
Tell us all
that
the bad
is capable
news,
of
Herrick.
destroying the planet.
Herrick is
According to the data, they've been working on it for months. It's already operational.
he's a fair weather storyteller.
The deterrent effect of that weapon is all General Croucher needs to win this
Things
war.
sound horrible. Wonderful.
Not necessarily.
We've just completed the
Weapon focuses and
mission.
channels out.
Everything
In
is
constant
fucked.
beam of incredible destructive power.
No matter
This is
what,
why
no
they
matter
need
which way you
council
think it's gonna
prisons.
go, Herrick's gonna
Croucher
flip it
ordered
on its
weapon to
head.
be placed in geostationary
Or on its
orbit,
head.
where they could destroy fragment of planet
Oh, it
as
is on its
warning.
head.
And here I thought you were bringing us good news.
Weapon requires enormous amounts of LF to work. While we talk, they fill tank in War Dog's silo, and they cannot reach orbit until finished.
So
I
we
mean,
have a
if somebody
chance.
if somebody has
go.
a bit of fun because a weapon comes out and they discover it's broken and they state it's broken and they move on, I don't have a problem with that, because why would I? I can't blame people for trying something.
We're approaching the War Dog silo.
It's when people know it's broken, they understand that, and they
I'm thinking of
persist at
3, no,
using
4.
it
4 Hades
because they
transports.
claim, and they will every single time,
That
that they have to. They absolutely have to. That there is a gun being held to their fucking head that tells them they need to do that. And I don't like those kind of arguments.
Transport is carrying, we'd better get away before it explodes.
Wait, can revenge not even take place? Oh. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Wow, we're doing pretty bad. I'm gonna have to take responsibility for this. There's no high point, I guess. Did that work? Did that work? That worked. I jumped down and I bombed myself. That was super risky. Gone already? It's gone already. They're breaking my drone, like... Oh shit! Ah! God damn it! Can you put like a thing over their head or something? I don't know. I seriously have very hard time seeing yellow. It's a super hard color for me to see. I'm not joking. I'm not being funny. I'm being super serious about this. Probably lagging again now. Yeah, this is gonna take me a while to get used to. Oh, the original rock and roll was nuts. No, he just shotgunned it out. Alright, well. So what am I supposed to get with that? It says I'm supposed to get my health, but I don't get any extra health. I haven't even getting an iota of extra. Is revenge broken?
Croucher is running this operation personally.
I'm not getting my CPC bonus. I'm not getting my health bonus.
You're gonna jinx us. What are you waiting for?
Apparently that to work.
Take out those intruders. Don't let them compromise the operation.
They're rolling to freedom! Okay, I gotta start putting element in my mind. I'm sorry, I am really hazy, and hey, Sergey, haven't seen you in ages. And quite frankly, those first two matches got me a little bit. That first match especially just fucking broke me in half. I am a husk. Oh shit, right there. Forget, I'm trying to do a clip drop. I'm trying to do a clip drop! I'm thinking like I'm Alicia. I keep pressing in my thumbstick and I'm like, why is this not working? I feel like that's how it should work anyways. It's very awkward. Because you don't ever shoot it without aiming, ever. And when you want something to be at your feet, usually you press in the thumbstick. So, I mean, that's maybe the only issue I have with it. Because then you'd be able to do this, or sorry, you'd be able to shoot and do a drop at your feet, maybe, you know? It's so awkward. Does anybody else find that awkward? It's a weird kind of awkward. I mean, it's a very powerful weapon. Don't get me wrong. It is cool, but
Troops down. Order canceled.
I mean, I wasn't all that interested at first, and I'm like, you know what? I'll try it.
Very little hours left in the
Because
shuttle's reserves.
I want to see how it factors into different missions, but I know it's gonna get abused. I know that. they take the Aleph? Yes, they did. They just stole it from me. Apparently, because they felt that was their Aleph.
Soldiers, on my mark, take out the Yana, that course out with the dyed hair. Go!
You know, there was a song that was playing last night that was, "When are you gonna come back, Jimmy Mac?" And I immediately thought of the player, Jimmy Mac. I hosted a stream of someone playing Space Swords the other day. And there was this one girl in there, this one gal, this one person, we should say. Oh man, they were wretched. They were cracking me up though, but they were absolutely wretched. Oh wow. Yeah, you can't use this like a gun like you can the other one, because the fire rate is garbage. But oh shit, I did it again.
Guys, I lost one of the radar signals. Whatever happens, I'll replace them with one of my quadruplets. Huey, Dewey, and Louie will help you. They will reservation for you.
Did I lose it? No. There.
Attention, soldiers! On my mark! Take out the Yana, that course out with the dyed hair. Go!
Yeah, it's gonna be a very, I mean, I imagine people that master this are gonna be like really hard to deal with. And everybody else is just gonna use something else. Because it's gonna be too awkward for them to bother with. And maybe that's how it should be, like maybe that's fun, right?
That's it! That transport is now
Like, I don't have a problem with not everybody using a weapon when it comes out. But usually what that ends up meaning is they see the data, they see people aren't using it, and they buff it. And they buff it in like crazy ways. And then the gun becomes completely, utterly broken. Like just completely busted. Because nobody wants to use it because, not because of the damage, because the damage is good, but because of the mechanics. So I hope they don't buff it, but I do hope like maybe they consider using the a thumbstick press, the weapon change, like the weapon mode change, or the click drop, that button for doing the shots at you, because it's sort of awkward doing just because you don't ever do that with Schneider, and you don't really hardly do that with anybody else either. So they're using a mechanic that it isn't really used by anybody else, and it just feels awkward. Oh wow, that was a rubber band. Yeah, I thought I was rubber banding a little bit, but...
Landing notice. Requesting support compensation. Initiating plasma bombing.
Oh shit. Oh, she took it out right away. Okay, that happened. I almost never get my drone destroyed, but because of this and the longer setup times, yeah, you're more prone to leaving it out.
Quantum microblade screen.
I mean, I don't struggle when I play Schneider. I don't honestly find him all that challenging, but
Refueling complete. Combat power increased.
why doesn't it show the laser? Oh, so sometimes it doesn't show the laser either? So the laser isn't showing. Alright, well that's great. I'm gonna have to try it with bonus. I think bonus might be a better way to go than this revenge, because I don't even think revenge is working. I think revenge is glitched. Because let me test it out. I got it. the gap is pretty big. I can't let you live. Yeah, this team is struggling. I can't say I'm really helping. We have a Shay. We have a Jimmy Mac. I don't know what a Toby is worth. At least a bag of chips? I don't know. You're at least worth a bag of chips, Toby. Yeah, I really do have to rethink how I play Schneider with this. Because the gaps are worse than they were with the grenade launcher, which of course they didn't originally used to be that bad. But people are getting destroyed by that thing. And then they nerfed that, and then they released something even worse, the Killer Ball. So I mean, like the Killer Ball was so much worse than the Yamaboom was. So much more annoying.
Commencing refueling protocol. Synchronizing flight trajectory. Process complete.
Thank you for being dumb that one time. Damage is damage. Oh, dude, he just fucking pulled me off. How am I getting... Oh, those orange balls. Help! Help! Oh! Fucking hell. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Run away! Run away! I don't know how I survived that. Alright, hang on. My brain is typically shut down. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm playing well because I know I'm not. I probably just need some caffeine to wake my ass up properly, but I can't do that because I gotta get up earlier. I'm not gonna be able to effectively gauge this weapon when I'm playing awful, but... Oh, shoot, she didn't even stay there long enough for the fucking explosion to hit.
It'll take me a while to get back. The shuttle is out of Olive again.
I think I missed. I did damage. For what it's worth. most damage we've done in a while. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's a sniper thing. Yeah, bonus would be so much better. Oh, that's fine. Are you Toby, but
Guys, there's no more Olive. You need to finish this mission with these lives.
oh crap. No. I did not time my derp rolls properly.
Initiating refueling maneuver.
Now we're gonna.
Coordinating flight parameters.
I would say this was a pretty failure of a test. However, the derp roll test was successful. I did derp roll effectively.
Ah! Damn meddlers!
Well done. Shoot her now while she's exposed.
So they destroyed already. Or I'll run away from you. But you're probably still gonna kill me. This is true. I'm trying to get away from you and I'm not getting away.
Quantum microblade framework.
I'm not really sure they know how to use that gun. Really, honestly, I don't think Toby knows how to use that gun. But I wouldn't say that it's the best choice for this anyways. I wouldn't even say Shay is the best choice for this.
Plasma cannon at maximum output.
She tends to fall pretty flat on this boss fight.
Activating quantum microblade.
Compared to some other people that just, you know, they output more raw damage. Just kidding. Oh, they broke the drone. I'm like, why's my drone not firing?
Plasma cannon at maximum output.
Yeah, my fault. My bad. Mine, clearly. There was so many times where I hit Aleph and I could have chucked it, and I didn't, and that was detrimental. I'm gonna start doing that. It's not gonna make a difference, but at least I'll get some more damage in. Did that even land over there? Alright, this guy up here's gotta go. Thank you for jamming your gun at the right time. Yeah, they're not even going for this Alan. Oh, that was Huey. No wonder. It was worth a shot. Ah!
Refueling protocol. Calculating approach vector.
Oh my god, he was charged the second he came out that door! Liar! He did it inside the fucking door. Will you fucking get out of my way?
Supernatural power.
Oh my god, will you at least kill me if you're gonna stand there in my way? God damn it. no, that wasn't me. That was not me. I mean, okay, so... I feel like this. This would be a decent balancing factor. Y'all can tell me what you think.
Alright.
If the drone is gone, which is a good chance that's gonna happen. If the drone is gone, your shot speed should pick up. Because you're comparing it to any other gun that he uses. Any other gun.
Check out what you won.
And like, you could kill people, even though people will deny it up and down. You could kill people with the other ones because you have a decent fire rate. This one, you cannot. Like, it'll take you forever. But maybe only when you don't have the drone out. And that'll give the gun a little bit more usability. I don't want to say versatility, but I mean, because it's not really making it versatile, because you could just use any of his other drones and be fine. It's just this one gun that has that issue where the fire speed is so slow. Because even, alright, so an example of a gun that has a fast fire speed but has a slow shoot speed. In other words, what the drone actually shoots at you is the Yama Boom Boom. You could fire very rapidly with the Yama Boom Boom, therefore getting good enough damage. Like, you could keep doing ticks of damage because it sort of fires like an SMG. Not quite that fast, but a decently fast clip. However, with the grenades themselves, they're much slower. Like, compared to this one, the next slowest firing gun, I think, is the default gun. I think the default gun shoots really slow as well. Because it's meant to be used for very precise, like, sniper, like, shells. You're shooting these, like, explosive flak shots. But I mean, mainly, it doesn't even really matter if the shot speed of the gun is whatever it is. If the shot speed of the drone is slower, right? If they want to keep the shot speed of the drone slower, they can do that in a different way. As far as I've seen, because they did it with Yama Boom Boom, I don't see why they couldn't do it with this gun. Because seriously, like, when your drone gets destroyed, this is the only time, I will say, ever, that you're relatively defenseless. I'm not gonna say you're completely defenseless, because if you're good enough, it won't matter if you have a gun or not. Like, honestly, you'll figure out a way to do damage. You'll use Aleph, you'll CQC, you know what I mean? You'll figure out a way out of it. But in general, like, your ability to defend yourself with a gun that shoots that slow and doesn't do good damage is very low. Like, you're not going to accomplish much doing that. Like, shooting your gun with that turret, or with that drone, with that particular drone, shooting your gun is pretty much worthless on its own. Any of the other guns, I would actually dispute it. Because even before we had unlimited ammo, Schneider had unlimited ammo. And that was because he could just shoot his gun without having the drone out, and it wouldn't cost him any ammo at all. Anyways. So I'm going to keep trying, plugging away at this. I've only been going for like 2 hours today. Man, I am wiped though. Ugh. I had food, so I have some energy, but it was more like comfort food. You know, like the kind of food that makes you just want to go to sleep. So, and I hate to say it, but this stream is going to be on the shorter side. No, Antag with it? No. No, I have to get used to it before I can even think about using any other way. Normally I would, Sergey. Normally I would. Because I might try to get Antag out of the way first, but this is definitely a gun that I'm struggling with for sure. What was the last time? The last time I struggled this badly that I can remember was when Schneider very first came out, and I didn't understand how his ability worked because I thought you just like pointed at a location and the drone would pop up there. So, and I thought it had to do with the floor, not the walls, because that would be stupid to put it on the walls and ceilings. So I didn't get that I had to point at the walls. And I still find it quite awkward. But yeah, that's the last time I felt as confused as I do right now with this gun. Well, it's not. So one thing to know is the whole instance MMR. I don't know how many of you caught this, so forgive me if you know this already. But instanced MMR is not going to affect antagonist matches, one way or another. It's only going to affect your matches without antagonists, which means because you don't have an antagonist, you're playing at a technically higher difficulty. And it's really also not really going to make much of a difference for people that are like in the middle. Like let's say you're in the 30 to 40 range. Instanced MMR, you're not going to notice it. If you're below 30, yes, you will, because suddenly, what your damage, is it your damage or the damage enemies do to you will be where it should be. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you not getting railed because you're, you know, a lower skill player, but there is still the issue of people purposely lowering their MMR, which does skew things. Yes, you will still give... Yes, Sergey. You will still give raiders 8% missions. Yes, it's not going to affect that at all. It should. It really should. Like, seriously. If an Antag... Like, I don't know why they excluded the Antag from it. When they said that, I was like, huh. Because, like, that's where you really need it the most, is to make it more balanced. So these really good players aren't playing at these piss poor difficulties, and they have to actually play decently. Like that's not gonna happen. Like if you're antagging high level players and their average is low ish, not really, but like less than like 60 to 70%, really, like if it's not stellar, you're most likely going to lower their MMR, like most likely. And considering you already reduced the damage and health of enemies just by being there, we're not even talking about like what the MMR itself does. I'm saying just by you being there, you automatically nerf whatever difficulty it comes up with. It's not going to be what you think it is, because we measure what we think these difficulties are by when we don't have an antagonist. And also they did changes. They did changes where they just made the enemies softer, like a lot softer. And that is definitely pro raider. That's not going to be pro antagonist for sure, to have the AI be made out of toilet paper. Like, how would that benefit the antagonist even a little bit? I mean, you will have instances where like the difficulty actually is really hard for the raiders, and they have to really try, and they have an antagonist. But I think that that's such a small group of people, and unfortunately, those people are streamers. You know, that's the caveat. It is a small group of people, but that small group of people also tend to be the streamers, because the streamers tend to be the better players, because they kind of have to be, because they're streaming. Like, because anybody could put you on blast. I used to get it all the time. Like, anybody could put you on blast. When you stream something, and then you say or do something, you're recording it. Anybody could look at it at any point in time and call you out on everything you do and say. It's an obvious risk of streaming. So, by proxy, streamers tend to be a bit better, if not a lot better. Though we're talking about people that stream on a regular basis, not these like fly-by-night Space Lord streamers. When I mean good, Sergey, look, all I'm gonna say is this: at this point, when I'm talking good in this case, I'm talking about people that can get up to 60%. And yes, I can get up to 60%. Do I care to? No, not really ever. But clearly, it needs to happen with what's going on with the game right now. Like, I need to push my MMR like way up there, but it's only because of where things are at. There's several Sams. There's Samurai of Ice, which is also referred to as Sam, and there's Social Sam, Social Worker Sam. Wow, that's legitimately creepy. But yeah, there's definitely players that can get up to 60%, and that's all you need. If you get up to 60% and you play as a raider, you might actually get decent difficulties. Everybody else, not so much. Though I did notice that they rebalanced some of the difficulties. So, like, the 30s to 40s actually feel more challenging. They're not hard, but they're more challenging. Like, you kind of still have to pay attention. But if you get like 30% with an antagonist, it's still a joke. Like, it's still like, it's not going to be hard. You shouldn't struggle with that. No, it's not, because they're not a race unless they come from Mars. So no, it's not. Clowns are not a separate race. That's not racism. You could say it's prejudice, but it's not racism. I don't care about clowns one way or the other. They do bother me a bit, but like not to the point some other people are bothered. You know, those fireballs look like the fireballs from Lycus' Shit Happens. I should try that gun again. Now that they have the bouncing fireballs on it, I'm kind of curious to see how it feels. So, I mean, nearly all of Lycus' guns don't feel all that great. Unless they work. And that's why they don't feel all that great, is because a lot of the times they just don't work. Try again. Try again. Oh shit, I forgot to change my loadout. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to bonus instead of revenge, because I don't think revenge is working. It's sort of like, what's that one card for Suma that I was trying out? That one's not working half the time either. Tommy? Oh, is he in the match? I was like, Tommy's in the chat? It's like, damn, he's being awful quiet. Yeah, Tommy was in a match with me earlier when we had that really, really fucking horrible host. Who's this person right here? And they're the host again! God
Surprise,
damn it!
clowns. My acolyte will teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Freckled. Alright, so I'm gonna have to hurt you a little bit. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure nothing I do is gonna work because of the lag. So let's just have fun. Keep in mind this is a horrible host. We already know that. I don't need confirmation to know this person's a horrible host. I already played with them. Tommy already played with them.
So what's your plan?
This person, maybe. Is this the same person from before? Is this all the same people? Is this literally all the same people? Yeah, this was the person that was high that was pissed off at me. I'm like, fuck off. No, actually, no, that's a different person. Because I remember the name was something else. It wasn't Miss Cupcakes. I'm live checking before I do anything. Oh, you picked an Eska? Come here! Oh, I can't do that. That's not gonna work. Never mind. I'll be back later when I reposition my thingy. Oh, no. Never mind. Are you shooting at me with the Invicta? You nutter?
Outstanding. The monolith is charged halfway.
Come here! I'm so sorry! I wanted to see if I could down you with it, but you already got down, so I just flat out nuked you.
How the hell should I know? Try to activate it.
I don't know why their connection is better this time, but thank God. Maybe it was that hive. Maybe that hive was dragging everything down. I don't fucking know. Ooh, nope, I'm rubber banding. Here we go. Here we go. Let the party begin. Oh. Oops. I just gave you a free kill.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that laser is kind of distracting. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Monolith activated. Go get the second one,
it's a
team.
very, very weird. Oh, I read that really fast and I thought you said pink fuck. And I'm like, pink fuck? Yeah, sure, pink fuck. We're in pink fuck mode! Upgrading to orange oops. I don't even really want to fight you because like, A, I don't know that anything I do is gonna work, and B, I feel kind of bad, so maybe I'll just stay out of it. I know Tommy's gonna give it his all no matter what, so.
You're doing well. The monolith is at 25%.
I don't hardly ever have my thing out. I was gonna say my mech. I don't have a mech.
Outstanding. The monolith is charged halfway. 75%. Just a little more.
Look, it's not doing the laser. Look, no laser. Why does it not do the laser sometimes? Okay. So I can't even tell if it's gonna connect the dots or not. There we go. Easy to fix, I guess. Somebody come near me. That kind of works. I don't know. Oh, hey, I saw one of your bullets. I saw it. It went right by me. Yeah, that's not working. That didn't stop me from putting the thing in. That was not an effective means of... Just kidding. I missed! No, I missed again. Just kidding.
Monolith activated. Everyone gather
And he's in!
around.
And he's
When
out!
this will give us
I
experience
did nothing
points.
but waste your
Or
time
something.
there. Nothing but waste your time. I don't think I hit you at all, and you didn't hit me, but we were there. I think our auras touched each other. I don't think I've versed you in a while, Freckles. Well, I think one of my other streams I did for... No, actually, no, that wasn't you.
It's happening again! Second monolith activated. Just one more to go.
There you go. I'll give you a knot like this. I feel like stealth or cold-blooded would be a good match for this, just because of... I'm a fapper! Yes, you are. Just kidding. Get that on. Yeah, and I'm forgetting about the half health thing. Though that's not really getting me killed. You'd think the half health thing would be getting me killed, but it's not. It's other things, because I'm getting killed by one-hit kills regardless. I'm getting grappled by either a player or the elites. So that doesn't matter if I have 70 health or 140 health. It's not going to make a difference one way or the other. Oh, rubber banded. Oh, God. It has begun. You must be doing too good, Freckled. I'll be over here.
Give me more, yeah.
Yes, give me more lag. Give me more. I want the lag. I want all the lag.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Come on with your connection from the moon. Give it to me. Feels so good. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, you nailed him anyways. Kudos. I got you, I think. You just kind of like, in my opinion, you do sort of like a weird jump in. You jump in and you press the trigger, and that seems to be kind of an okay thing to do, but I don't know. Oh, sure. Wait, what? Did I just move 3 times? Oh, hey, look, healing things. So, I would not consider this an effective test of anything except for tension levels, maybe. You know, if you want to test your see if your anger management is taking hold. Are you really not angry anymore, or are you just telling people that? Yeah, just playing a really laggy match, and you'll find out. Oh shit! No, don't fight me. Leave me alone. Yeah. Oh, I'm back. No, I'm not. I rubber band back and then I went forward. How do you rubber band forward? How is that even possible? So I'm going backwards and forwards. So I'm going backwards and then I'm going to where I was supposed to be. That's super confusing for everybody. Use Zalalale or Terror or Beaver. or Chicada. They're all misspelled. They're all dying. Come over here, bro. Bro. Yeah, fuck everything. Are we doing stuff? Yeah, we're doing stuff. Good hour. I hope you're not streaming this right now, Freckled, like I am. I hope we're not both making that mistake. Things happened. How did I get this host twice? Can I ban this host? Can I just like... Block user. Yes. Will that work? I need you to not do that while I'm blocking the host. Ah! The fuck? My blood pressure might be somewhat high right now. I wonder if this is the Friends of Tommy's, because this is the second time I've seen Tommy playing with them. It wounds me that they're playing Alicia right now.
Murdering the monolith! Stop him!
Don't move too fast, you'll trigger a lag spike. Make sure you shimmy. Make sure you shimmy. Make sure you shimmy when your host sucks. Because they suck. And they're never gonna get better. So make sure you shimmy. So when you rubber band, you don't bounce all over the goddamn place. The shotgun's having a hell of a time dealing with me right now. Where am I? Where am I, shotgunner? Am I over there? You don't even know.
Stop him!
You don't even know where I'm at, do you? I don't know where I'm at either. Is this an exploit? I don't know. Tying up this one AI very badly. You can get that one shot into me and then that's it. We've played long enough. Oh, hey, that works. Wow. That didn't hurt hardly at all. That did like 90 damage and that was a full stack. That's weird. You would have thought that would have killed me outright. What are we at? 33%. That was totally weird. I thought for sure that was going to kill me. Never mind, never mind, never mind. We're doing better than we did last time. No. Damn it!
I'm gonna have to go for more knowledge for the shuttle, too.
Best match ever. Very exciting. Glad to be here. Everything's good. Look at them. They're boasting. Well, I mean, we should expect this kind of behavior. Let's do it, Freckled! Let's go! Oh! No! No, that was a rest in peace as soon as you landed. Oh man, that was not fair. I thought I was gonna fight you by myself. There's another person over here. It's Cupcakes. Sorry. I left my cupcakes out. They're exposed. My cupcakes are exposed! You'll have to forgive me. I have no control over what my cupcakes do. We'll just call it a wardrobe malfunction. And just go with that. Why is he running away over here? Wrong guy. Wrong guy! Oh, hey. I might want to actually pay attention. Maybe I don't want to be there. No, that's not the one I want to do. I want to do the picture thing. Just because of this. No! Damn it, I wanted to play the live. It's torture. Oh, this is giving me a headache. I'll be right here waiting for you. Here, let me see if I can do that. It's my flash. Oh, I forgot it heals you too. I totally forgot about that part. So I'm using it in its most like basic form. Oh yeah, take my 60 damage. Take it. Hardcore 15 right there. Okay. Never mind. Our laggy host is fine. Why am I even bothering trying to protect him? Are you trying to Invicta ball me? I broke your back! Oh, there goes the host. He decided to add an extra layer of challenge for you. He is now unplugging and plugging his router in rapidly. It's a little bit like floatster baiting. Do we have a local? Yep. I'm being way too lackadaisical about this, but I mean, come on. Do you really want me to go all out in a match like that? Tommy chooses not to be rude.
Let's see how you do.
Look at Tommy not being rude. Oh my God! Someone that gets MVP that's not rude to the antagonist because they railed them in a lagging match. Yes. I know it wasn't Freckle, but I mean,
What a score!
I thought you did good.
Now,
Oh
check
well,
out
he's
what you
good.
won.
I mean, he's a good player regardless, but that host is just awful. Oh my God. You know, sometimes, Freckle, I have nightmares, and I take like 2 steps, and then I'm pulled back, and I can't ever move from my spot. I can't get anywhere. I can't do anything, but I keep getting all these calls telling me I need to be somewhere and doing something, but I can't move. Can't move. Horrifying. But yeah, you definitely got the brunt end of that. I mean, you could still sort of fudge your way through these Raider matches, even with, like, stupid pings. Which is really just making these people with horrible pings think that they're just that good. No. Everybody else is maybe just that good, but not you. Not you. You need to turn low bandwidth on. Jesus. I still sort of think that there should be a way that the game could measure your connection speed. And like if it's very obvious you don't have a good connection, it should just turn low bandwidth on automatically. Most people wouldn't even notice, but the rest of us, Freckled, the rest of us would. And we'd be so happy. We'd be so happy. Because they'll never fucking turn that thing on. Like, I don't know. It shouldn't be optional. It shouldn't be optional if you're a shitty host or not. Like, no, come on, Mercury Steam. That shouldn't be an optional thing. You shouldn't get to decide if you're a shitty host or not. That's a kind of griefing. So, yeah, no. I think they do need to take a bit of control there and just... I'm always surprised when the host actually does migrate. Because it almost never fucking happens. You gave me a little bit of practice with the Guardian, so I appreciate that, because I didn't actually have any proper PvP practice. I just wish it wasn't a match that wasn't laggy for the both of us. Because, again, it's really hard to gauge if my reaction times are good, or their reaction times are good, because everything's off. Best case scenario, clearly. Guardian might actually be really good on this mission with the miners. I was prepared to lose. I only got a 7.4. It's not a good score. And honestly, on my Xbox account, as long as I have scores in here, I don't fucking care anymore. I just don't. Like, I really want to, but like, it's like every other month I might care, because every other month they might actually have good scores, or sorry, good scores, good stuff in the adventure. And if they don't, I'll be honest, I just don't care. Because there's got to be something, because look at the top here again. It's like, no. 600 or 1200 of that purple shit? Fuck off. Why is that at the top? Like, seriously, this shit should be at the bottom. They really want us to believe that that is, like, the best stuff ever to have. And that we should be super happy to get it, but no one's buying it. Like, No one's buying it. And they think we're hoarding it. We're not. We're just not using it. There's a difference. If I hoard something, it's because I think something really good is going to come out that will require me to use a bunch of something. That's why I would hoard. If I just don't see any point in something, that's a whole other thing. I'm not hoarding. I just don't use it. I don't care. Like, it's kind of a more or less pointless thing in the game. Like, it's one of the most pointless things in the game right now is the purple stuff. It just didn't click. It didn't click with hardly anybody. Now the songs are okay, but I mean, they're also pretty derpy as well. So, I mean, I could take them or leave them. Like, I really don't need the songs for the emotes to be amusing. The emotes are either amusing or they're not. And then also they glitch. You know? Like, even if I'm not the one that uses the emote, it'll tell me on my screen that I don't have enough of something or some shit like that. So it's like, I'm not the one using it. Don't fucking tell me. I don't care. Like, good to know. So, like, every time someone uses them, I see that message on my fucking screen. Which is the only reason half the time I even notice someone's used it is because I get that annoying message on my screen. I know, and they have no desire to use the purple stuff for anything else. Even though people have asked for it, they're like, you know, maybe other things, and they're like, no. They're like, no, it's good. It's good how it is. It's like, it's good. Our data shows this is a great success. It's like, okay, fine. Can't fight the numbers. So, God, I'm probably going to have to cut this soon. I might just do a 3-hour stream. This is going to be a super short stream, guys. I apologize. I'll mess around with the Guardian some more, but, like, I don't even know if I'm going to stream today after work, because it's going to be a long fucking shift. And, yeah. I'm probably just going to want to go to sleep. But I might do like a kind of really late stream. We'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Well, fancy that. I got the mission that I queued up for. I'm clearly in a fine mood. I swear when I started playing, I didn't have a headache. I swear. Oh, I know it's only going to get worse on this stage, too. If it gives me that one person as a fucking host again, I swear to God. I blocked them for all the good that's going to fucking do. Oh, thank God. As long as it's not them. As long as it's not them. Oh, God, I keep forgetting. I'm so fried that I keep forgetting to change my loadout. Alright, so I'm going to do one more match after this, just so I can try out bonus. Because I want to do the healing on him and the healing on other people at the same time. Which this gun allows you to do that. That's actually, believe it or not, my interest in this gun is that it could be a support gun all around. Kind of like how 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 Stroma is.
The council
Like, it's
shuttle's
useful
ready.
for Hive because
If you
she's
ask me,
healing.
you're
That's
crazy if you
built
think we're gonna
in,
fool
and then
them a
it's
second
useful for
time.
everybody
The
else because they
shuttle
get
codes
healed
are
as
still
well.
valid. The council does not expect us to attack their headquarters. Your opinion is absurd, and the way you dress is atrocious.
So, has Valerius Trojan located the council's command center?
I will always love
Nah.
that moment.
This is location.
He's
But
so
we must leave
crestfallen.
before they detect
He's so
intrusion in
sad.
system.
the
She
shuttles.
said that to him just like
Cortez?
that.
Dude, this place makes my balls shrivel up. I hope Valeria is right.
I'm still here, guys. Open the gap.
All right,
Watch
this is the
range, you
perfect
and we'll get
stage
out
for
of
this.
I wish I could, but we have company.
Oh, lag. Oh my god, it's still lagging. Why? Why? Why must you put me in these laggy matches? Oh, god. Damn it. I know, it's late. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What should I expect? I'm playing with Europe. Because I fired the thing off and I'm like, why hasn't it shown up yet? Because of lag. It's got like 2 to 3 seconds of lag. I should have gotten a group together, but I was too lazy to do that. Yeah, you do that. That'll give me time to get away. At least I'm not rubber banding, I don't think. Got better. What the fuck? What even just hit me? I was behind cover. Alright, that was just pure stupidity. That was just pure stupidity. Well, they fixed that real fast. No matter where I go, I'm getting shot. And... Dead. 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 Running is a solid strategy. Run away. I don't even have time to think about where I want to put my fucking thing. Oh, there I go. I got sniped again. What'll be playing? 43%. I swear I'm getting shot from up above.
That ball of shit will think twice before messing with us.
Never mind.
That's how it's done. Goodbye, fucking council. merciless, cunning, and skillful. Dangerous combination. High probability of failure in integrating with subjects.
Alicia injured. Elimination.
Oh, that's right. I had music I was supposed to be playing. That's where all my energy went. God damn it. Let me put some music on right now. Do this. We're supposed to be singing. Well, wait, no singing. Taking mine, taking mine. At a time, go to the time. Alone and alone. Ready to settle the score. Ready to face the floor. The time to remember every war. This is war and it's on tonight. So get up and fight. Get up and fight. Get on. Running on. Step up. Let's step up. Let's do this. Just kidding. Everybody stand. Attack. Unexpectedly suicide. Next in line. Let's do it. Fight. Ready to settle the score. Ready to ace the score. I'm trying to remember. This is one it's on to get up to fight. Head on. Oh, no. Step up. I did like an ankle kick. About ready to break your arm. About ready to break. This is war. Get up. You have all your life. Come running out. Ah! And never ends. This is war. Just kidding. Not kidding. Let's do this. Don't. Fight. Trying to clear because these guys are doing so much damage. And I'm not even going to bother bringing out my decoy. My decoy, my drone. Changing to somewhere keeping.
The shuttle is unloaded. I'm going forward. You won't be able to revive until I get back.
Well, I'm dead. Thing worth believing. And we probably lost.
But I'm still
On
following.
it,
Hang in there.
Oh, it's a scrub with a toll chalk. Oh, never mind. I don't even want this motherfucker to win. No. I don't know why I didn't notice this, but it is effective against these elites. I can't deny that. But God, I hate that gun. Don't you on the floor? I know you think you hate me, but I will always hate you more. Yes, Ultron users, I will always hate you more. Bloody bitches. What I did to you. No, I'm not. Doing to feel that touch. Hurt too much. Way too much. Take whatever I can take. Whatever I can take it. Whenever from. When you're gone. Hate you when me on. Hate you when you hate you when I don't know where you are. Fuck! Found you on the floor. You think you hate? Oh, almost. I needed to drop that fifth one, apparently. I hate you, turn me on. I hate you when you need you when you don't know where you are. I found you on the floor. I know you think you hate. Ouch! God, he snapped out of it right as I went for him. I really like watching this Dolchak user get shot. Over here. Oh, that was bad. That was not cool. You will hate your children. They're too fat to feed. You're on medication. Taking pills per day. I think that's fine. I don't want you to know. Won't get up to later. Insurance costs too much. But let's face it, and I'm not giving up. Saving my life. Oh, they took it out? Justified the way I live my life. Oh, now I'm rubber banding. I missed rubber banding. I don't know what I'm down and I'm like where I'm at on my backbone and down in my own lip tie. Damn, I rubber banded! I don't know.
Three of you. Pull back and survive. It'll take me a while to get back.
What is bad? Do what turns you on, baby. I'm wrong. Like where I'm going. Right side. I need to read the side. I'm lazy. That's fine. Cause I like where I'm going. I won't justify. Look at them climbing a high ground. You have to do that. Everybody's dead except for them because of their amazing connection. Jesus Christ, it's getting worse. There's a sort of poetic justice to this.
You need to finish this mission with these lives.
Went away already? Okay, I guess I did. I thought he was gonna bounce off of me. Trying to throw me a line. When you're the one down and I'm like where I'm at. I'm on back floating down in my own riptide. The water is well, we're gonna lose. Oops. God, I'm so tired of these fucking matches. Oh, they got it anyway. I couldn't even retract it. Because of the lag, I couldn't retract it. That's good. If I'm ready to go. Put my money on the other guy. You know when we're not gonna win this. Long time coming. People's turned around. Cause one of us is going. One of us is going down. Oh. There wasn't even a mine there! By the time it finally let me touch it, there was a mine there that wasn't there before. Oh, thank you for your showing. Oh, it's perfect. He showed up just in time. Oh, let's see. He selfie rated me. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and kill me. I'm a very sad person. Where the fuck am I? Hardly worth fighting for. Thanks shit and I can't ignore. A long time coming. Message now. I should have jumped off too. And yeah, you're the one that's going down. Star Killer got it. Good for that. Bus is going down. Hey, Claude. Super stoked.
All right, let's see how you did. Shame. Well, better luck next time. Now, check out what
Am I singing Mulan? No. Is there a song in Mulan that's like similar to what I'm singing? Everything. That is an interesting what face. What? Alright, I'm gonna fix everything. I'm not gonna fix anything. Never alone. I'll be here and I'll here will protect you. Sickly unattached to anything, anyone, unless we're pretending. You'll live your life in your head. Some call it imagination. I'd rather focus instead on anything except what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling. I'd want. Hey, It's gonna be okay. Hold on, because my stream's almost over. Hey, I'm gonna laugh at this one day. Pretty sure everybody's laughing right now. Odd one on the shot was you. Bird with acceptance. Also, it's really singing out, fitting in. On who will accept us? Odd one. It's gonna be okay. Well, no, let's. One day. Be okay. That's it. It's my build. It's gonna be okay. Laugh at this one day. Won't let someone tell you you're no one. Don't let someone. Actually, this would have been a really good card. Oh, yeah, but I can't do that because I'm already using bonus. Never mind. We'll go with panic button, why not? Panic! Just on this one. I need to change this build up, that's all. Oh, at the side of this. No, that's empty space. Are you? Not lie. And suicide. There we go. I guess. You're a mirror of society, but we both in the mirrors packed. In the panic on the pro, yeah. Then you make it real. Reality is killing me. It's killing me. What I lied. But the truth would have been suicide. Yeah, I'm not really making effective builds here, I don't think. I'm just fiddling around with a few things. I might accidentally stumble upon something, but I still largely just try to work with what I have and try to avoid stuff that I happen to know are just not gonna do anything but make me lazy. I say my life, it's way too short. Alright, so this is gonna have to be it, peoples. Because I am really super fucking tired. And I gotta figure out how to get through a 10-hour shift, so... So I apologize. My energy levels for this stream have been super, super low. I think I threw most of what I had into the Sea of Thieves stream. And having these laggy matches is not really helping. And then I forgot to turn the music on, which actually helps a lot. Gets the juices flowing, so to speak. Because a lot of times what's going on in the game is not very stimulating. I hate to be such a dullard and say I'm bored, but I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored. And being bored and annoyed at the same time is not a good combination either. I said so many things when I'm going to win, so I'm going to be more. It's just everything in it to win. And if I'm on my side, everything in it choose. 'Cause I wasn't built to lose. I was all face down on the floor. The time it's for right and to disagree. Oh no, we'll survive. We know to eat alive. Nobody puts up a fight. And I rolling dollar bills.
The Protector's lineage has guarded the technology of the ancient world for thousands of years.
What I wanna do.
It's a cruel irony that same technology that almost destroyed our planet is now our only hope.
By recovering the warp drive in which our ancestors
Taking
folded
me down
space-time in
to
order to
the ground.
retrieve instant
It
interstellar
feels
travel,
bigger and
we
real
can
and
return the
so
humans
fucking
back
sick
to
of
their
your
planet
face.
in the blink of an eye.
Running away. So everybody else is happy on the shelf. Down.
Okay,
That's right. Way too fucking high.
I see the prisoners. Those old
One who
guys on the
will
floor.
survive.
Can I wake them up with a little
Once
Neptune
we're
world?
alive. That's so
Try
weird.
overloading them with
Once
olive.
alive. Die. Rolling dollar bills. Up in all these pills. Do what I wanna do. 'Cause I wasn't built to lose. Gotta be more. Yeah. Or not. Oh, my drone got destroyed again. I'm not see. I gotta keep moving. I keep thinking put it in a high place, but really I just need to be moving a lot. I will survive. Once you eat alive. It puts up a fight. Rolling dollar bills and popping all these pills. What is this? What I wanna do. Cause I wasn't built to lose. I'm sick of your face. I don't know why. What? Oh, I popped out before I got up. Oh, look, that's cute. Are they using the default gun? Just to make the sex better. It's holding you down. Doing better. from the center. I know what I know. I'm stopping you now. Alright, I got 5. Let's do this. What's in front of me? No, that's not what I want to do. It's over. When I'm sober. No matter. The things that you'll not believe that it's over. I wish I never met you. You know, I know better. You became a winner. Wow. Oh, I'm dead. Life and everything. Over the ground. Yeah, this is definitely one of the hardest drones probably to use. I feel like for the damage output, it's kind of worth it, but watch, people are gonna make me hate this weapon. I know they're going to, because like when shotgun first came out, honestly, I wasn't all that threatened by it, and then I saw what people were doing with it, and I'm like, all right, now I'm annoyed. Half our lives gone. Never found the center. I know what I know. Just stopping you now. When it's over, wake me when I'm sober. Cause it's too hard to hide. I know better. Then it's over. I wish I never met you. Coming back to me, where are you now? It's over. And I'm sober. I know better. Never met you. We're getting the engineers pretty fast now. Me when I'm sober. It's got too hard to hide. I wish I never met you. Where are you now? Do it! This is not your protector. Maybe I'm misunderstood. Let's see, this one. Maybe I'm not seeing any of you should. Maybe I'm crazy.
I found him. Roger, but I can't get close enough to pick you up.
Only
Their
one.
aircraft guns will destroy me. Okay, we will figure it out.
Maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe I'm just had enough. Maybe it's time to share. On the high. Didn't want to walk alone. So wrong to reach for something more, to want to live a better life. What am I waiting for? Stays the same. Maybe it's time to change. Come on, Mercury C, maybe it's time to change. Give us manual lock-ons. Hopeless. It's hopeless. Maybe I should just give up on manual lock-ons. I can't touch myself. What if I just need some help? Time to change, leaving all behind. I've been on the lock alone. I've always been scared to try. Why does it feel so long? Reach for something more. I want to live a better life. Come on, Grandpa! Come on! Do it! Do it, Grandpa! Make me dance in your bubble!
Well done. Hang in there. The old guy is
Leaving all behind. Moving one to walk. There's the try. So long. No. I have no idea if someone wants to answer that question on what overclocking does. I don't hardly ever use Schneider, so I would never remember his cards.
Cortez, we're exiting on the northeast platform.
Roger that.
Ah, the default. Yeah, the default card. It just makes your drone come back faster because it's actually kind of useful, Segan, for this particular weapon, because I don't know if you noticed, but like, my drones get destroyed an awful lot. It's because the way you have to play with this particular drone, you're more likely to leave it out. And because you're more likely to leave it out, it's more likely to get destroyed. Oh, never mind.
The protector has forced his shield.
Yeah, I don't even feel like I'm contributing.
Shield regenerated. Let's keep going.
Oh! Shut your mouth. No, you're not stupid. Made mine. This ain't okay. It's just you want to fun. What? Ah! 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 I know, because it did that thing where it drops you right in front of him.
The shuttle is out of olives. I'm going for more. You won't be able to revive until I get back.
Yeah.
There are 3 of you left, but I'm still far away. Hang in there. Shields regenerated. Let's keep going.
If matches like this where you're actually taking good damage, like doing these grapples that don't work is fucking suicide. Wow. We are getting wrecked. We're getting totally wrecked.
Well done. I'm here now with the tanks full.
Go get breakfast and raid some. That mean you're gonna be playing the game? Is that what you're talking about? You know, dude, fucking asshole. Oh my god. This lag is so much worse than what it's telling me. So much worse. I couldn't even save them! Oh my god, because this lag is so fucking bad. How? How did you block that? Oh my god! Fucking lag. So much worse than what it says. Bullshit. It is not fucking 150. I refuse to believe that. This is way worse than 150. Lies. No. But I'm trying to do grapples because I need those instant kills. But it's just getting me killed. And they're dodging punches too, so. But that failed. Well, that. Look at the fucking delay there. Look at the delay. From me touching it and the actual fucking damage. Look at that. Look at this shit. Yeah, 150 my ass. This whole match is stuttering like fucking crazy. Dude, put in the fucking aloe. Alright, and even when I try to fucking do shit, it doesn't fucking work. Oh my god! Are you kidding? In a fucking 10-hour shift, I'm gonna get every idiot that exists. All in my one shift. Because it's gonna be a long fucking shift. I'm there all fucking day. Oh my god, I finally got a kill. Oh shit! Oh, double shit! Fucking hell. Oh, are you not dead yet? I hope he likes carrying, because that's what he's going to be doing. Oh, I did too much damage.
We can't approach. The anti-aircraft fire is too intense.
Unlikely to be like the weather.
I'll need some time.
Still be at best.
Enjoy your final seconds alive.
Oh shit, yeah, he just had to fucking go invincible like right before a punch. That's great. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead.
Don't worry, they won't break through this blockade.
Really? No. That coming. This AI is actually doing good work. This team, however, is fucking awful.
He's reloading. Finish him.
And this host is another laggy host, which I should be surprised about. So what is this, PS4? Yeah, 2 PS4 people. That's it. It's just that. It's just the PS4 thing. My god. Oh my god, he used the fucking Aleph. I just got up the other guy. fucking... And now I'm exposed. No. Or I could just be exposed even longer with punches.
You're gonna die.
Not before you.
There's no more hours. You need to finish this mission with these lives.
So, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a good... Too tired, I'm irritable. Getting weird matches. There's nothing better than the AI actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, and there's lag at the same time. Tie this guy up. That's it. We got this.
Let time stop now!
Yeah, that's our venerable host. Fuck you, PS4 user.
Alright, let's see.
Fuck you, random PS4 person I've never heard of before, but... God, like, everything I did got fucked up because of the lag. Like, almost everything. Sometimes I managed to miracle my way through shit, but...
Check out what you won!
So it was me and CJ, I guess, that were the Xbox users. Yeah, almost nothing worked. All the timing was way off. I'd go to punch, it would connect, it would pause, they would roll away. I mean, that was like the whole match. So I had to use CQC. There was no way I was gonna clear with my drone. And yeah, not that the drone was gonna work with lag either, because I tried that as well. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so I don't imagine they're going to be streaming for too much longer, but I am going to send you guys over to Sadistic Kitten, who I'm sure some of you at least know who that is. They are playing that abusive game about capturing animals and putting them in these balls and then making them fight each other. And you like forage for them in the woods. It's really creepy, but so yeah. It's pretty good people. And the game has some cute moments where it doesn't just look like animal abuse. Alright, let me jump out of here. Do that. And see you there!